someday. I don't know if I in a way I might be weirdly honored if someone stole footage from us. I'd be like, wow.
I think I played that game.
Yeah, I think this is the time we died to Aqualung.
I hope someone steals
Oh
that.
my god, that would be amazing.
I still think that's the funniest thing that's happened.
I don't know. There's
maybe you and the falling tiles. But
the falling tiles is high quality also. I think there's lots of times. I think Xenogears has lots of golden moments.
Xenogears is a long fever dream.
Right. Of us being baffled. Just utterly baffled.
So anyway, I don't know.
Here we are at the Wandering Isle.
Does
it wander?
Yeah, well, before I hit this button, I want to know.
Yes.
Is this an aisle where people wander, or is this an aisle that wanders?
So, English is terrible for this. because there are other languages where it is made explicitly clear what the adjective is, what noun the adjective is describing. Most ways. So here...
Well, here it's an implicit, right?
I mean, it seems to me that the island wanders.
Okay.
And not the people on it.
All right.
Because it doesn't otherwise, like... Because if you're talking about just this phrase, like assumed on its own, except for the fact that that's not a thing that happens. That's not how islands work generally. Except they kind of do shift over time with play and stuff like that. But like,
so you're saying in the context of this world that to name something Wandering Isle likely suggests that it is simply more than an
in a
island
fantasy
where
world.
people
You just have to because if you told me that there was a place that was known as the Wandering Isle in IRL.
Yeah.
I would say like because I would assume just because I know that's not generally how it works. It's like that's some sort of colloquialism. Okay. But here in a fantasy world, it's hard to say. You have to you have to assume
the sacred region.
The hunters. If only there was a shadow spot to cross. If only. Oh, I swapped us to Jack. Are we good as Jack?
Is that what?
I said I swapped us to Jack. Are we good as Jack?
I mean, we'll swap to whatever the tools require,
I guess it's
right?
true.
I mean, it's.
Whoa! What is going on with this lighting? Why are we?
Because it's like I don't know. Caves are lighted red, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's why it's hard to because everything looks like a Virtual Boy. That's why it's hard to get through caves.
Yeah.
Right.
Virtual reality is hard, man.
It's so hard. Seems like the Vive is cool. I've seen. I know somebody who owns the Vive.
That's the PlayStation.
That's
one?
the Valve one.
Oh, it's the Valve one.
Yep.
Okay.
This one, the Steam one.
Now, it's typically when you have those devices, you're playing things that are specialized.
Yeah.
For that product. Yeah.
I think that's the big weakness of VR. Is that it's just there needs to be a market and that's the thing about like the video game industry and like the sort of video game that we're playing here is that it has a lot of platforms to stand on, and VR games kind of don't. It's a way of interacting with the game that is really, really difficult to get like right in a way that is satisfying.
Sure.
And to create a game that interacts with those, like that's the real well,
I think and to make it into a persistent form too, because I think sometimes you have these novel ways of interacting with video games that become like a flash in the pan.
Right.
And not to say that that's not important. I mean,
well, I think that there's those things are good to do because it teaches other lessons.
Wait.
What'd you do?
Is the Isle wandering inside the mountain? Look at the background.
Yeah, the background is definitely weird.
So we walked into a cave.
Yeah.
And now the entrance just looked like an entrance to a cave.
Yeah.
Right? And now
you're inside of some kind of shifting dimensional.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not sure. That's hard to say. Is this some kind of Elwa gateway? Is this
maybe
Elwa involved?
Well, the sacred region is supposed to be affiliated with the Guardians of Hope, Love, and Courage.
Check this out, man. It's a wyvern. It's an actual fucking wyvern.
I'm really upset that they didn't name it a dragon. just
that would be so much funnier.
Piss you the fuck off.
Yes, it would be so much funnier. But no, this is an actual, honest to goodness wyvern. Take a look, people. This is what a fucking wyvern looks
After
like.
all the times they have named enemies in this game super random.
Yeah, like super wrong. like this game is professional at naming things.
Earth.
Oh wow, Rudy.
We're gonna give it the Point Break then.
Yeah. Point Break that cool. I love that movie.
It is a good movie.
I hesitate to put it this way. It's better than people give it credit for, I think. I think it's a little bit more like, I think one, it's noteworthy for having a lady director.
Okay.
I think that for one thing, like an action movie like that with a lady director is.
Well, especially Catherine Bigelow, because she went on to be, I think, the first woman to win an Academy Award for Best Director.
I think so, yeah.
Right, Hurt Locker, which was also a good movie.
But Point Break is also like the most thinly veiled homoerotic like action film. Like pretty much all of them are.
Yeah.
Like pretty much all of them have that sort of like.
Right, but there's like there's like repressed homoeroticism,
right.
And then there's listening to Queen.
Right.
Where you're actually ignoring it.
Right.
If you don't see it.
Right. And I think that movie is just, it's so insane. It's a completely insane movie. In the same way that Roadhouse is a completely insane movie.
Right.
But people seem to kind of recognize Roadhouse more than Point Break. And I think Point Break, because of the sort of inherently like comedic concept.
Right.
Because it's so stupid. It's supremely stupid. In the best way. That in the way that movies, like good, like just movies should do. It's stupid in a good way, as opposed to, I don't know, Transformers 2. Michael Bay Transformers 2 stupid in a bad way.
Transformers 1 through 3, they're all the same. Surprise.
Well, oh my god, that video is amazing.
Yeah, still a good time.
I kind of
Dive. So, do you think this guy's actually called Diefighter?
Diefighter.
Or do you think he's German and it's just the fighter?
Oh, the fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right? We
That's a good
don't
point.
really. He could just be German. We could just make fun of him.
Right. That's true.
Otherwise, we'll think that the Deutsch or the Dutch, and
Right.
we'll just have fucked up.
You're right. He's the fighter. You're
Yeah.
right. That's a good point. He healed himself for no reason. Good call, the fighter. The fighter. But no, I have a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I think the first Transformers is okay. I think that one is
Well, as long as you have the scene, are you Ladies Man 217?
Yes.
I'm willing to forgive you.
Here's my argument for that. Because I think that Michael Bay is good at what he does.
Yeah.
I think that
the same way that James Cameron is good at what he does.
Right. That is an extremely good comparison.
Yeah.
I think that James Cameron is not far removed from Michael Bay. I think he gets more credit than Michael Bay, but I think they're actually pretty similar in that regard. But I think the first one does a good job of obviously there's too much of Shia LaBeouf, who I do not dislike as much as other people, or at least at the time. Obviously, he's gone through a weird
he's
like
obviously not a fully developed human being in some ways.
Right.
And I don't know what the right level of accountability is.
Right, exactly. I hesitate to really comment on that, but it's the first one. There are good like Spielbergian scenes of like.
He just healed the one that didn't take damage.
Of course, yeah. The fighter is not good at healing. He's good at fighting. He should be fighting instead of healing.
He's the fighter, not the lover.
Yeah, exactly. He's a fighter, not a lover. I don't know if anyone has.
He's die fighter, not die lover.
Yeah, not die lover. I mean, good episode title. Die fighter, not die lover. Someone has had to have done that joke, right?
I don't know if anyone has both had a vested interest in Wild Arms and duets between Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson. So, that crossover is just not something I'm prepared to comment on at this time.
That's a good point. No, I just think the first one, you could coast on the sort of like nostalgia of the time, and I think that one just commits the least amount of like heinous crimes. Like the rest of them, the rest of Transformers are just increased like variables of the things that were bad of the previous ones, which would be like the shitty non-comedy and the pseudo racism and the actual racism.
Yeah,
like
he is the suit poncho.
Suit poncho.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean,
okay. It's not. It's fine. It's a different universe. Whatever. It's
right.
fine.
It's clearly.
It's not disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't think
just
it's disrespectful.
Includes it. Yeah, that's fine.
It's just.
It's weird that it exists in this on this planet.
It's trying to invoke the Western theme.
Yeah.
But as we saw from Baskar Village, they really don't understand what they're doing.
No. Yeah. It's naive. I would say.
Deathwing.
Oh. World of Warcraft. Doritos.
Delicious.
Wow.
No, I want to point break you. Break.
I just think if people accept the Michael Bay, I don't know, he just produced them, TMNT films as acceptable. The first Transformers is in that same boat. It's exactly as...
Well, it also has a bunch of references, which I don't know if the later ones were quite as referential. I only ever saw the first one.
Not as much.
Didn't someone say my foot in 2 though?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I respect,
that's true.
I respect that.
It was Starscream also.
Okay.
So. Good call. I also don't respect them because Stan Bush wrote a song for them and they didn't take it. Like, how dare you?
Yeah, that is kind of...
How dare you?
Luckily, though, it was...
It was the first Transformers,
was it Armada?
Rise of Cybertron?
Yeah, that was a good game. I enjoyed that.
No, that third-person action game was really good. And it also included a Stan Bush song at the end because they're not fools.
I heard the Platinum Games Transformers was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, even the Legend of Korra game they made, which wasn't great, was a fun game to play because Platinum makes fun games.
Right. Sometimes.
I gotta play Vanquish sometime because it looks fun.
Okay, this is...
this is
Where do I...
You need to... Yeah, I think...
There's...
No. Maybe...
Oh, wait, that one up there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe not?
No.
Oh, God. Just...
No.
No, not quite. The dream. Maybe...
A
little forward? Maybe?
little of, like... Oh. Just
like,
here.
Just a little bit? Oh, no. Oh, that's rough. That's so rough. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think we can do it. I don't think we have it. It's gotta be from somewhere on that one, I guess. It's just, that's a tricky angle, I guess.
I'm gonna go down to the right and try and come back up. There might be a different path.
Yeah, we just gotta clear through the fighters, not the lovers. Like for example, have you seen the film The Rock?
Yeah.
By Michael Bay? Like, and you would describe that as a pretty alright film, right?
Yeah.
Despite it including the usual sort of like...
Well, I mean, any film with Nicolas Cage is...
It's Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. That's, a face-off's Nicolas Cage and
Zardoz is Sean Connery.
Thank you! I was gonna make that joke! Thank you. I was trying to think. I should have gone Vampire's Kiss, I guess, with Nicolas Cage. I guess that's the one I should have pulled. Because I think Face Off is actually... I like Face Off.
I've never actually seen it. I hear it's legendary.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's exactly as crazy as a movie with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, directed by John Woo, would be. Like it's pretty much exactly what you'd expect in that regard. Except that it does open with child murder. That's the John Travolta is at the park with his son, and Nicolas Cage is a famous and effective terrorist.
Okay.
And he's trying to take out John Travolta, who is like the Zenigata to his Lupin, who is always chasing him down.
Yeah.
And he accidentally kills his son instead.
Oh.
And I guess to John Woo, this is the moment that like links them.
Okay.
The death of this child, like,
sure.
Like, and the fact that they're like obsessed with each other, like,
yeah,
turned them into mirror reflections. where John Woo. Yeah, exactly. Yes, there's like your reaction right now is exactly what watching that movie is like. Where it's Vampire's Kiss like, where it's like on the edge of having an actual point. Like, like, well, there's also full of insane scenes where Nicolas Cage as John Travolta tries to have sex with John Travolta's daughter, which is exactly. There's weird shit in it because. Do you know the premise that they?
Yeah, they switch faces. Like they literally, and then so it's Nicolas Cage
as John Travolta's character.
Yeah.
So he's this not John Travolta, and therefore she's not his daughter, but he is, and so it's a crazy scene where John Travolta, the actor, has to pretend to be Nicolas Cage trying to have sex with his own daughter.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh my god, dude, it's such a crazy. The best part of the movie is John Travolta as Nicolas Cage, acting like he thinks Nicolas Cage acts. That's the best. Yeah, exactly.
You could do some wild things with that.
No, it's so crazy. And then you have to remember on top of all of this is that it's John Woo directing them.
Right.
You know? Welcome to hashtag movie taser.
I mean, movies are pretty cool.
Do you think? So, like, everyone on this island needs one of these grappling shots, right? Like,
I mean,
how the hell do you get up this? Unless you're not supposed to. I guess that's the idea.
Yeah, I mean, how the post got here, I don't know if we can invent a plot reason for that. It might just be, just because. I don't.
Oh, right, for the sake of the puzzle, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no logical reason for this.
But I assume that the sacred region, which is what we're trying to get to, has been secreted away, and perhaps the weakening of the Guardian's influence rotted away the connecting portions.
Okay. And so there were bridges here, and these posts are the leftovers of the bridges.
Could be. That's a good way to think about it.
Okay, fair enough. The fighter, he's a fighter. Now he's fight or die. I don't know if those red letter media gags work as well if you can't actually see the person's head, like...
Yeah.
Sort of.
What?
Oh, you can't do that? Oh, okay.
There you go.
Satan, help us save.
Yes, please.
Okay, no,
What?
it's not a satanic thing. Again, this is a great goddess thing. Okay, no one watches the show who would.
Yeah, whatever. We already
but
pissed off the Disney straight to video fan base.
Oh, true. That's true.
I don't have any problems.
Yeah,
at this point.
The most deadly fan base on the internet, the Disney straight to video fan base. Watch out, Super Hulock. Here comes the Disney straight to video fan base.
Here we are
on the Wandering Island.
Yeah. So I believe
the Wandering Forest.
Oh, what the hell is this?
And that's the Wandering Isolated.
Oh, it's an isolated.
Oh, do we have any magic?
I think we have some crest crafts. Yeah, I know. I picked up at least one in that dungeon.
Let's do some goofy magic goofs. Radar.
Nope.
Not a goddamn thing.
Yo. Sure.
Ooh, why not? Blah. Okay, thanks. Glorp. Oh,
Yeah, we got
cool.
plenty. So what do we got here? Defense party, double attack power, increase counter rate, exhaustion.
It's a magic
Field,
field.
fatal blows, counter attack, counter rate.
Block status state, cure abnormal status.
We could probably use some more attack shit then. Yeah.
Wind. Yeah, it's an element we don't have, so may as well.
I think we have single attack, but group attack will be useful.
So it's a group. So mega farts.
Well, I was going to name it High Fartex.
Okay, high fartex. Okay, fair enough.
Fart.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Hey,
there we go. We're consistent at least.
All right.
All right. So what do we got?
Repeatability,
Right.
and a magic effect.
Fuck that. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right? We should,
Okay,
we should, right?
Yeah. He's just
Well, I mean, you gotta name it Aqualung, right?
okay.
Yeah, right? Like
But I don't want to use it on ourselves.
no, God no, but if we can include Aqualung in the game, I think it is kind of it's our kind of our main meme right now. It's kind of the one we've got. We have two memes. We have Aqualung and we have what are we doing in this game?
What are we doing?
We got one more. So do we want to? What is that question mark?
We don't know, man.
Shrug. That shrug emoji. Attack magic. All enemies. What's that?
I think this is High Blast, probably. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Let's
High
take
Blast. That's what it is.
That. All right, we're good.
The only other thing I would have renamed that is Kamehameha. That would be the other thing I would have gone for, maybe. Yeah, you can't rename attacks in Xenosaga, unfortunately, so we're not going to have an Aqualung there. Although, one of the characters has an attack where he creates a giant snowball and throws them. That could be its close. I'm trying to think, there isn't really water attacks in Xenosaga 1 anyway. Ocarina! This game predates Ocarina of Time, I think. So, can't really complain about that. Ocarina of Time's 97, so... This is probably like 95, right? 96?
I think it's 97.
Come to me, tiny computer.
It's time to urinate everywhere. My favorite.
My favorite! So refreshing. No, not Wild Arms 2. 96, December 20.
Okay.
So yeah, it does predate Ocarina of Time, which was 97, I believe. Ocarina of Time. Yeah, 98, I'm a scrub. So yeah.
Okay, there you go.
That's part of probably why I remember it more vividly, though. 98 would be at a point of my development where I start to remember things. Like, where those neurons are firing more better.
Are these all 15, I guess? Yeah, I think they all are.
High Farsex, good job.
I do what I can.
Big Heel 2, I'm also a fan of. I'm so glad we did Big Heel and Big Life.
It's even better than Big Heel 1.
Big Heel 2, same as last heel. Look at these. What do you call these? Like they're like rejected Pokemon.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, cool. Hi Flame. Oh, hi Flame.
Bye, Flame.
Oh no, they're Rainbow Doritos. They're all gone.
They're quite dead. Quite dead indeed. So now I think... Okay, yeah.
So here we are now.
So that's right, because you couldn't get past here.
These guys are looking at each other. So silver indicates pushable. That is what we've learned.
Why Slate?
What's that for? It's an offhand for Cecilia, probably.
I would agree with that.
Oh, but it sucks.
Interesting.
Why does it suck?
Increased
that's why it sucks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd rather take...
Yeah, I think I'd rather have that
deeps.
deeps. Yeah. Glass cannon. Alright.
Okay.
Bomb that shit. Yeah, that's right. I should keep on mashing because you're a winner.